Three revolutionary events that happened in my life and have completely transformed my existence. Yesterday, I was sitting with my friends and we were eating ice cream, drinking tea, and I was very exuberant, overflowing with ideas, overflowing with inspiration, with very high motivation, such motivation that is burning from within. It's like I have so many things to do and so many things, and I feel so happy. So that kind of happiness, that kind of exuberance was there. And they know me all the time, so they say, Dada, are you not tired always to be happy like that? Are you not tired to always continuously be motivated? I say, what I can do? This is my body is like this, my mind is like this, the hormone is being released. I'm constantly, that the hormones, once you tune them in a special way, you feel that power within. I remember one time, my friend, I feel myself, I'm quite happy and motivated, but he's 10 times more. And he's laughing, and he's talking, and he's joking, and he's overflowing. And then, and somebody asked like this, Dada, you are really so high. How come you're so high? And he said, I have the power and I want to express it. What's wrong? And yeah, so, but it was not always like that. I remember when I was young, from 15, 16, 17, 18, I remember existing in a state of one kind of mental fog. So unclear, so difficult to achieve clarity. Who am I? Where I'm going? What is my path? What I'm supposed to do in life? Nothing like that. So just somehow existing. And I felt very unhappy, truly unhappy. I felt like I'm dragging my life through. And I was also jealous because I saw that my people from university, they're happy. And they're achieving, they say, okay, I will finish the education, I will buy the house, I will do this. Already I'm not inspired. He still need to go and on that path and struggle and to achieve that. Already now I'm not inspired. So I don't know what am I supposed to do in life. I don't know. And I was so deeply unhappy. My grandmother, she was very religious, and she instilled in me this idea that ending my life is very bad. I should not do, from religious point of view and from human point of view. This is extremely bad action. So I took it very sincerely, and I never thought about that. But I was so unhappy. And honestly speaking, I was praying to God, and I was asking, please take my life. Sometimes accident happens. Sometimes you get sick and you die. So I thought, why should I suffer? Why should I live this heavy life? I don't know. I don't understand the meaning of it. So one time I was praying and I was saying that either you give me a path, a teacher, but it should be great path and great teacher, or please end my life. And I remember it was so real. It was so, really very sincere coming from my heart. Maybe after 1 week, after this, first revolutionary event has happened in my life. One my friend, he was talking to his girlfriend and he was trying to boast or what, I don't know. And he was saying, I learned this meditation, and really when I meditate, this big power hits me like this, rising from the bottom of my spine, it hits and I go into ecstasy. And that is so incredible, I cannot describe you how it is. Even though he was kind of boasting, I felt this kind of I felt like the magic is going on, is happening. I felt this is something I need. And I started to ask him, I said, look, you need to teach me. He said, no, I cannot teach you. There is Dada, he comes only once in a half year. So you have to wait. I said, no, but then you bring me to those people who practice meditation also. I will ask them, they will teach me something. He said, no, this is secret society. they will not accept you. I said, they accepted you, why not me? Anyway, every day I was bothering him, and he finally said, okay. So he brought me, and that time I really felt these are the human beings, beautiful human beings, which are on the different level of consciousness. I felt peaceful, I feel very light with them. And then I said, I want to learn meditation. They say, okay, wait for Dada, he will come after half year. I said, no, but now, I want to do now. Then they look at each other, they say, okay, you teach him something. So he taught me universal mantra, which I'm teaching to you. Baba Nam Kevalam. And then he said, okay, you go home and you practice it. Sit and repeat with concentration and with reverence, with respect. So I came home, then I sit, I close my eyes, and I repeat the mantra. And I concentrate as much as I can. I told you, my mind was very much in the fog, no clarity. So as much as I could, I concentrate. Then I open my eyes, and I cannot believe. I feel happy. So this is the first revolution. I have become happy. I understood that happiness is within my reach. It is the state of my consciousness. It is not something external. It's nothing to do with external goal. Happiness is within me. So I started to practice meditation before important events to be, exuberant. Then I started to practice meditation regularly. After some time, I started to practice regularly, then I stopped. I was under bad influence. My friends, we would meet, it was not a bad company, but it was normal company. And we would alcohol and, smoking and whatever, young people do. So one day it was my birthday, so we celebrated very strongly. And then in the morning, I'm so sick. And I'm like, I'm completely there is no power in me, there is no life in me. It's a complete darkness. And my grandmother, she's such a really very, very nice lady. And she's always very kind, very sweet, very loving. But this day, she became so mad at me. She started to push me. Get up, get out, go to your job. And I was planning to skip my job. Somehow I will call, somehow they will forgive me. But now really I'm so sick I cannot go anywhere. She said, no, I see your path. I see you are going to destruction. You are going to die. Get out of here. Go. So, and I was taken aback. I never saw her like that. But she was so adamant, relentless. So basically she threw me out of the house. And then I went to my job. I saw my friend. He said, Dada has come. Dada has come. You want to learn meditation? You want to get first lesson on meditation? I want, but I feel so ashamed. I have a smell of alcohol from my mouth. I feel so bad, I look very bad also. But I decide I must get lesson today. And then maybe Dada will deny me. So I'm afraid also. I'm afraid that he will reject me. He will see what am I and then he will reject me. Maybe forever he will reject me. So I decide I will run. Instead of going by bus, I will run. 3-4 kilometers I will run, and then I will breathe fresh air. It is winter also. And, my blood circulation will restore. So maybe I will be better when I will come to Dada. So I came. And he looked really first time I saw him, he looked like a genie, from 1001 Night, some kind of, he is wearing orange, and he is wearing pagri, the turban, and looking very mystical, and looking very majestic also. I feel like, oh. And then another brother was there, and then he said, did you come to learn? I said, yes. But you tell to Dada. I said, no, I am afraid. No, you tell. I said, you tell. No, you yourself you must tell. You want to learn meditation. Do you want or not? I said, yes. Then go. Then I went to Dada. Then in my broken English, I say, Dada, meditation, I want. Or something, I don't know, I made something up. I want meditation, learn. Then he said, okay. Then we went to the room, he didn't reject me. And then we sat, and then he taught me the technique, the process. I took initiation, the first step, real step in serious meditation practice. When I came out, everybody's like, why so long? You and Dada, you were there like 1 hour. I say, what 1 hour? It was like 5 minutes. And I came and I understood. You know, like, there is, let's say, dirt here, very dark water, and there is some chemical component that you put, and suddenly water becomes transparent, clean. I felt like that. I came in touch with that elevated consciousness. I sit with my teacher, and all the darkness disappears from my mind. I feel a little bit drunk, actually, after initiation. I feel elevated. I feel calm, and I feel full of light. So I started to practice. The first revolutionary event taught me that I can be happy. It is my inner condition, the happiness. This initiation, when I start to meditate, intense transformation process initiated in me. In half a year, I dropped all the bad habits. Drinking, smoking, intense transformation of thinking start to happen. How I speak start to change, how I think start to change. Everything started to change. So within half a year, I was basically a new man. Man with some purpose in life. I already, a little bit vague, but already I start to feel that this life is for some great purpose. This life is for something. I want to be an outstanding personality. I want to live a special life, full of joy, full of motivation and adventure. So I practiced like that. I remember also one time I was almost about to die. I was drowning in the water. There was a mountain river running very fast, and I'm underwater like this, holding the log of the tree like that, and unable to move even 1 inch. And that time, while underwater, I'm thinking, most probably I will die now. And I'm thinking, that's okay. I'm at peace. It's okay, I had a good life. But then this comes in me, regret. I just got this powerful practice of meditation, this beautiful, this deep practice of meditation, which connects me with the eternal nectar. I didn't enjoy enough. Recently I was also thinking, I think I lived a very good, because I was in a near-death situation. My car, we went on the opposite lane and we bumped very nicely to speed, and even if 1 centimeter more I would be dead. But somehow it would just, car is completely broken, but I'm alive. And then I thought, maybe that was my time, and my time is extended and I need to do something more in this world. And I thought that, am I ready to go, to die? And I said, yeah, I think so. But then one regret. I didn't enjoy my spiritual practice, even though from those days I did every day, 3 times a day. And I feel still, I just started to explore. And then another regret, that I just got a spiritual teacher. I didn't enjoy enough that fact that I have a spiritual teacher. So anyway, the third revolutionary event. My friends with whom I was practicing meditation, they collected some money for me, and they said, we know, we understand, you love this. You love this spirituality. and we want to send you to retreat. Before that, I heard that they said, I went to retreat and Dada was there and we were practicing every day for many days. And it was very high meditation. And especially we did 3 hours of singing mantra. I say, how was that? Oh, you cannot imagine how is it. Your mind becomes elevated. And then from that moment, I have this desire. I want to also experience. So they collected some money and they put me on the train. And I went far away. In Siberia, I went to the Far East Russia, 4,000 kilometers by train. And there I met my Dada. And there I met other advanced practitioners. And we did almost 1 week of spiritual practice. At that moment, I really realized everything that I read in books is real. When you are in retreat and you create this field of consciousness together, you're working together, you build such a field of clarity. Your spiritual eyes open. What is spiritual eyes? It's not like you see aura or things like that. You just see clearly what is my purpose in life. You see that I have a purpose. I was born here for something important. And you understand, you have the power that I am ready to move on this path. So it's and I've done many retreats also. And every time I get some correction of the course. When I meditate at retreat, something comes and I know I have to do this. Now I need to fulfill this project and this idea. And it really my life is built on this internal inspiration. When you start to do, you understand why you're supposed to do that. So that was suddenly this clarity opens and I feel so inspired. There are many things I can tell even about that first retreat. There were many interesting stories happened there. Many interesting meditations happened there. It was difficult. I was going because my Dada, he took me like a son. And then I am sleeping nicely and he comes, hey, wake up. It's time for morning meditation. And I'm like, oh, Dad, I want to sleep a little bit more. No, wake up, I told you. Go, take bath, go sit for meditation. So it was hard, but also it was very fantastic. I believe that every human being has the seeds of greatness in him or her. We need just to water those seeds. And collective spiritual practice can awaken. So, yeah, my purpose now, it was also internal inspiration. I want to find, inspire, and give all the necessary practices to awaken the power, to awaken the wisdom in the person who wants to be an outstanding personality, who wants to live extraordinary life. So you can also go and try this path. I will put different links. You can try meditating with mantra. I will put the links on the videos or on meditation course. You can, in due time, you need to prepare for that. In due time, you can get personal lesson of meditation from me. I can teach you advanced practice. And you can also come for retreat. You can come for retreat. This year, for sure, I will do in India, one, and another one in Europe, maybe several in Europe. One will be in Germany, fantastic, big one. We will have 150 people. It's very powerful energy. And in Sweden also. So you can check the links below. And if it resonates what I'm speaking, if you have that kind of inner calling for something, for greatness, for something extraordinary, I think this is the path for you. It's just like in Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi comes to Anakin Skywalker. It is just like in The Lord of the Rings, Gandalf comes to Frodo. And from that moment, there is an earthquake. Life is not the same. You embark on the journey, and that is the journey. life is the journey. So if the life is just sitting at home, what kind of life is that? You need to leave your house. You need to leave the comfort of your house and face the unknown, but beautiful. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you sometime. You can also join our Telegram channel. Slowly, now it is gradually, we will build up. We will start doing practices there together, online, over the Zoom. We will share different inspiration, different practices, what you can do, and you can get lots and lots of knowledge from there. And in this YouTube, I am planning this summer to record like the most monumental videos that will allow you to get proper knowledge, and that knowledge purifies, that knowledge transforms. Mostly we are transformed through the knowledge, and then that knowledge is not enough. It's, if you give food, the person eats, he becomes satisfied. But if you give knowledge, it's not enough. That knowledge you need to practice, then you feel satisfied. Basically, you need to grind it with your teeth and swallow and digest it. Once you have digested the knowledge, then it brings purity, it brings satisfaction. Okay, see you again.